Hello and welcome to my channel. Say hi to a happy day. In this channel, I would like to share tales and stories I personally picked and are my kids' favorite book stories. Let's enjoy listening while I read to you a book. Extreme Erosion. On our dynamic planet, nothing remains the same for long. The landscape is continually being molded, eroded, and changed by forces we are scarcely aware of. Human lives are too short for individuals to bear witness to these extraordinary processes, but the remarkable results are all around us. The Colorado River in the US has proved itself the ultimate abrader of rock. Its erosive course began 17 million years ago, the blink of an eye in geological time. Since then, it has created a canyon 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and in some places, more than 1 mile deep, reaching rocks that are 2.5 billion years ago. The Colorado's enormous power of erosion is due to the river's great speed and volume, and the large amount of mud, sand, and gravel it carries. Also, the rocks through which it passes are relatively soft. In dry places, wind picks up grains of sand and whips them through the air like a sand blaster. The effects can be spectacular. In the Arches National Park of Utah, lofty monoliths, huge arches of rock, balancing rocks, and table-like mesas stand as monuments in the desert. The Devil's Marbles, or balancing rocks of Australia, have been shaped by sand blasting. In coastal areas, big waves crash against rocks and gradually wear them away in a process known as erosion. The ocean water not only has power and energy to do its work, it also carries grains of sand and mud, which rub away at the rock surfaces. Over time, cliffs are undercut, eventually collapsing into the ocean. Freezing flow. In the world's coldest places, snow falls but rarely melts. Layer upon layer of it collects, and the fluffy stuff is eventually compressed into dense packs of ice. Huge rivers of ice, glaciers, creep slowly downhill under the force of gravity. As they move, these heavyweight couriers carve a spectacular path through the landscape. Glacial ice is constantly melting and freezing depending on the time of day, the season, and changing temperatures. When more ice freezes than melts, a glacier grows bigger and is said to be advancing. When ice is melting, a glacier shrinks and described as retreating. When ice sheets and glaciers meet the sea, large sections may break off. These enormous frozen chunks float with 10% of their mass above water, because solid water is less dense than liquid water. Drifting icebergs are a hazard to shipping. It was an enormous icebreak that sank the liner Titanic in 1912, in which 1,517 people lost their lives. I hope you enjoy listening to the book Extreme Erosion, Freezing Flow. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to listen to more of our favorite book stories. See you soon!